What did you kind of make of his performance tonight?
Yeah, man, I thought he, he was fine. I mean, I think the one thing about Beverly is he always plays hard and he gives great effort. I think he tries to work hard on defense as best he can. But he to me does what he always does. He just plays hard. He plays with a good motor, good energy, good passion.
Really, not that you guys would use this as an excuse, but did you feel like anything was missing from a leg standpoint tonight after the game?
No, I felt fine. And I think if you look at our minutes, they're pretty well balanced. This wasn't a situation where, we got into an overtime game and you look down at the stat sheet and guys are in the 40s. Russell certainly was below his average. Paul was below his average. Most of those guys were. That's what I'm saying. Our bench was playing well because our main guys were in some foul trouble. So I thought the minutes were distributed pretty well to at least have us fresh coming down the stretch. Obviously would have liked to have been able to finish the game with Paul and Russell on the floor. We weren't able to do that. That certainly, probably had some kind of impact. But, we blew a coverage and Russ came back and knocked down a three. And, we were kind of right there. And then, they made Russell had obviously fouled out, and then Paul, and they made a couple tough shots to create some separation.
I know you guys ended up taking the lead later on, but I think you had 6 opportunities with a 1-possession game to score offensively and retake the lead earlier than that. Do you think about any of those opportunities as sort of in the fourth or late third, fourth? Do you think about those as missed opportunities, or is it just part of the game flow?
Oh, yeah, I think they're always missed opportunities. I mean, I think that, Gallinari and Lou Williams had some opportunities and they kind of made some shots. And I thought we had some looks and had some opportunities to make some shots, and we didn't. To your point, we had a chance to. But I thought we got good shots. We just didn't make them. But I thought our defense allowed us to get back in the game. I think they scored 20 points maybe in the third, and it was 18-point differential. So we were able to kind of get back in it pretty quickly after digging ourselves a hole. But you're going to have to live and die with that. I mean, if you're generating good shots and you're just not making them, that's part of the game. You still got to be able to defend. I thought we gave great effort, played really, really hard. I just thought the fouling really, really impacted us and certainly allowed them to score a lot of points.
Sorry to talk about this at the very beginning. It's 93 free throw attempts the last 2 nights.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Too much fouling. No, we got it. Our guys are playing hard and they're competing, but there's no reason for Lou Williams to get to the free throw line 20 times. I mean, we got to know that. Our guys are playing really hard and we're really competing, but we're fouling too much away from the ball where we don't have to. There's 4 seconds to go. They call timeout. We play great defense and we foul out by half court, but we got them in a really difficult situation. We don't need to do that. Post defense, the ball's coming out. Guys posting up at 14 feet, and we're trying to reach over the back to create a steal. We don't have to do that. And that's something we got to clean up. The 2 things we've got to clean up to get better at, it's got to be a focus for us, is one is you want to be able to defend without fouling, but you don't want to not foul and become a defense that's just like, we're just become very, very passive because we're so consumed about fouling. And then the other part of it is we got a defensive rebound. We got defensive rebound well. But I think our effort and what we're trying to do, I was encouraged today outside the fouling. I think coming off the Portland game with the effort that we gave to chase around Lillard and McCollum, and obviously with what they do offensively, and then having to chase around Lou Williams and Gallinari and different guys for them, and being in a back-to-back. I mean, I thought our guys really competed and played.
Anyone else?
In the Western Conference, do you think the playoffs have pretty much started for a lot of your teams?
Well, I think the Western Conference is so competitive. I mean, I've said this before. We have, I think, the toughest schedule coming out of the All-Star break of any team, and I kind of like that because I think what can happen sometimes is you can get kind of a false sense of who you are, sometimes based on the way your schedule falls, and the fact that every night it's a playoff team, and you have to play well, and everybody's jockeying for position. I think it gives you a true sense of who you are and where you got to get better. Because I think there's times that, you can win some games or win easy and you lose perspective and sight, of where you're really at. And I think the games that we're playing right now are helping us get better. So I like that part of it.